Well, I'm really delighted to be back in France, and thank you very much for the invitation. It's really been very exciting as I've traveled through France to continue to show the demonstration of the kind of growth that demand-driven has seen around the world. France is still at the lead of the application of demand-driven principles, but it's been very exciting to see the innovations that have happened and the kind of software companies and consulting companies that have joined the movement to make demand-driven the way that companies are running in the future. We were delighted that when we first started, the articulation was all around the engine, DDMRP. And the reason we had to start there is because without the engine, the car doesn't go anywhere. What we very quickly realized is how disruptive DDMRP was, in a very positive way, that companies were achieving much better customer service levels with much lower levels of inventory. But then that quickly had to be integrated into the sales and operations planning process. So we were delighted about 3 years ago when we convinced Dick Ling, the father of S&OP, to come out of retirement and help us articulate the full management model around demand-driven, something that we call the demand-driven adaptive enterprise model. And it has two key critical parts to it, of demand-driven S&OP and adaptive S&OP. So it's really been a great deal of real fun over the last few years working with Dick, and the three of us have worked together to develop the full demand-driven adaptive enterprise model. Probably the most common question I get is, what industry does demand-driven not apply to? And the quick answer is any industry that has absolutely no variability, no uncertainty, no complexity, no ambiguity, and no volatility. And I've been in the industry for 40 years, and I've yet to find one of those. The demand-driven principles apply to every industry. The more variable, the more volatile, then the better the methodology works. We've had applications all the way from pure engineer to order companies all the way to retail applications.